Yo, what's good? So today I'll be doing a kind of a Wattson guide, kind of like my last video, but this will be like part 2, because I kind of feel like I left some stuff out that I could add to it, just to let you guys know. And yeah, I'll be going over pretty much the same stuff I went through last guide, but just more stuff that I feel like I forgot to say or left out, something like that. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get into it. Alright, the first thing I want to go over with Wattson is her fences. Now the node on the outside of the door is used for backup or like defense, not really for offense, but like it's like kind of like a backup plan if something goes wrong and you need to get back and you know someone's going to contest your door. A Wattson fence will stun them and most likely win you the fight no matter what your health is, unless you're literally like 1 HP. As you see, even if you put fences on the door, somebody can still open the door and break the door and still shoot you. If you're playing, say I'm playing this door and someone opens that other door right there, they can still open and get shots on me. So usually I put fences like triangular on the outside, so then this guy tries to contest me, places, ends up getting stunned, one clips him, and yeah, you see how the rest of this fight goes out. Pretty much just read him, knew where he was going to be. And the thing about Wattson is he's gonna take enough space to where like you know for sure they're gonna get hit by the fence. I knew he was coming straight through the middle, so that's exactly where I laid the fence.
Who are you, dog? You're bad.
Also, another tip is a Wattson, you can connect your fence node to another Wattson's fence node to stun them, and it still does damage to them.
Hit one.
See right here, I knew there's a guy on each one of my sides, so I couldn't really push the guy on the right side, but then I laid this fence to kind of trap him in.
I trapped it right.
And yeah, I had to back up because his teammate, but yeah, you'll see later in the video how I use my fences to outplay this team, even though I got third party. Right here I'm 1 HP, so I know he's probably gonna chase me, so I end up fencing that off so he can't push up, and then I end up going into solo attack and it just ends up getting destroyed and he just leaves. And as you see, I still got that out on the other side of the door just in case, and then I end up starting to heal.
Weird.
So when you're playing a Wattson, you want to make sure every single entry point is blocked off to where they can't push you from like every angle, especially when you're solo. Now I used this advantage to wall bounce over to the raid, try to get a shot on her because I knew the guy, well I thought the guy on the left wouldn't shoot at me since I got him 1 HP. They ended up pushing, they were both in the middle, ended up fencing pretty quick in the middle just so I knew it was most likely going to hit them because they could either play that left or right side, but they was in the middle at that point, so I knew it would most likely hit them. Then I back up, keep fencing, because the more fences you throw down is the more time you'll have. Then right here I knew exactly what he was going to do, so I placed that fence, stunned him, and can't quite get the kill because of his other teammate. Then I end up fencing the door, so they'll have to destroy it to get to me to buy me more time, end up popping the battery, but I end up getting third party. See this right here, we killed a Twitch streamer, and I was out in the open, I didn't know he was behind that rock, and I thought he'd re-peek, which he did. So I placed fences on the right side to try to stun him, and it worked, and I got the easy one clip. And if it wasn't for the fences, I would 100% would have been dead right there. And right here, we was in a ranked match, and these people were playing down below, and there was this Loba. I walked up on her, and she was hiding in the corner, and you'll see. See, I placed that straight fence to try to stun her, maybe even try to back her up a bit. Then I used that other two fences, well, fence nodes to like kind of secure so she couldn't push straight up. Then I walk up right here and she's in the corner, boom, hit her, knocked her, and got the finish on her for the, well, we ended up wiping the squad, so, for the wipe. So this team, I knew they were on the side, hit a super jump, and then placed fences in the corner and on the back, so I practically boxed them up, and yeah, kind of ended up dying, but yeah. Right here, I knew they were on the left side, placed two fence nodes right there, ended up stunning one of them, and then I get the easy knock, and then, yeah, I ended up finishing off.
He did!
That looks like it hurt.
behind.
I think the main point of this video is that always use your gun. Don't really
Let's
like
crack the fuse.
use your fences too much because it really could get you
Yes,
killed. And also don't camp with the node outside the door because I know a lot of Watsons like to do this and it's so annoying, and that's not how you want to be playing Wattson. Because yeah, that's pretty much what everybody thinks when they see a Wattson, especially on controller, is they think of like camping legend. Now I find that there's 3 things that really help with getting faster at fencing. Well, really like 4. But yeah, one of the things is playing in the range and just like trying to fence the bots. And it's probably harder if you let them shoot at you, and you can really get used to the feel of it. Now another way to get better with their fences is just to go in any mixtape, because these players are not the brightest. They're pretty bad, to be honest, and it's pretty easy to fence these type of players. And once you get like better at fencing, you just focus on fencing when you're playing one of these game modes. Like once you get better at fencing, then you can just know when to do it, and it comes like an instinct. Like you just like know when to do it and when not to do it. Now, probably one of the best ways to get better with their fences and learning to like fence aggressively with Wattson is to no-fill. Well, I wasn't no-filling here, but my teammate left, so I guess you can practically count it as no-filling. So when you're playing with Wattson, you really want to play with buildings, especially when you're playing by yourself. So you always have somewhere to go, you always have your ultimate to go back to, you always have all your fences, and you just want nodes everywhere just in case you have to like extend a node and try to stun somebody if they come up in your building and you're not paying attention.
I've broken enemy shield. Recharging my shields. The enemy shield. I defeated an adversary. Fence in position.
Okay, and I'd probably say the last thing is to get better with their fences, like aggressively, well, really overall, and laying down her fences faster, is to turn up your sensitivity. If you're playing at a really slow sensitivity, especially on controller, it can be really hard to place our fences really fast because like you move super slow. Like if you're playing on a really slow sensitivity while playing Wattson, then most likely you're not gonna be able to lay your fences down super fast. Like, alright, right now I'm playing on 140 extra turning, so I can turn really fast. I would advise you to turn this on too, because it really helps you move faster on a controller, and it's so much better. Turning really fast with Wattson just feels so great.